Hello and welcome to a video where I will try to explain the difference between setting boundaries with children and setting limitations on acceptance of their feelings. So basically, children as well as adults can act upon certain feelings that overwhelm them. And while with adults we typically see this kind of behavior with feelings that can generally be labeled as negative, such as rage or any kind of disturbance. In kids, all feelings can have this kind of intensity. Kids jump and do things, get out of control when they're happy, when they're joyful, when they're in a good mood, and yet they do so also when they are angry or sad or feel frustrated for some reason. So basically, just because a child feels this kind of big emotions, so emotions with big intensity, that doesn't mean that you need to correct their behavior. You don't set a boundary on what are they feeling and with what intensity are they feeling. Feelings are just feelings, we can accept or deny them. But we cannot and we shouldn't, it's not healthy for the child to learn that they should be controlling or oppressing what they're feeling. Feelings come and go, and the underlying message that we want our children to learn is that they are loved no matter what they're feeling at the moment. They are able to survive whatever they're feeling at the moment. So there is no rage or joy that is greater than life, or sadness that will not go away. Basically, what we need to teach them is that we are here to guide them through their feelings and help them distinguish what is acceptable and unacceptable behavior when they are feeling a certain way. So basically, we are putting the boundaries on the behavior we are going to tolerate or not tolerate when they have a certain big feeling. So we need to help them express their emotions in ways that are acceptable for us, for their micro community, their family, their classroom, and as well for the world that waits for them later on. So basically, gentle parenting does not mean that we are going to accept and tolerate any kind of behavior. The part that is gentle is that we are going to be gentle with the children and accepting of the feelings they have, and putting firm boundaries as a form of love on the behaviors that we don't want them to adopt when they feel a certain way. So how can this look when we are in a situation? So it is very easy for an adult to understand the concept when it's told like this, but when you're seeing an angry, screaming, hitting child, your basic response might be, your first initial response might be, you're the worst, you're such a mess, you're a hell to deal with, stop it or I will hit you, stop it or I will be mad at you, go to your room, I'm not talking to you, we don't want to see you until you behave, and so on. So the child doesn't need this kind of boundaries. These are also boundaries, but they are conditioning our love, conditioning our attention, conditioning, sending the subliminal message that we do not accept the whole of them. We only accept them when they are not angry. We only accept them when they are happy. So they will need to find a way to suppress, deal, not feel this filthy feeling of anger. And that is not the message that we want to send. In gentle parenting, we want to send the message that we will accept everything, but we will not tolerate everything. So we accept the person, we accept the feeling, we know, we understand, we see them, we hear them, we know their problem. Yes, it's true, the problem is real. Yes, it's true, I'm validating you. Your feelings are real. I know that they're overwhelming. I can see that. That's true. Your reality, your point of view, your perspective is true. I'm validating that. And I'm not letting you hit you. I'm not letting you hit or bite or throw something or break something or have a behavior that will disturb other family members, other people that see you. You can feel angry as much as you need. You just don't hit other people when you're angry. You don't call me stupid, or you don't say you don't love me when you're angry, because that's not true. Your love is greater than your anger. Your anger now hits up a peak and will be gone in a bit, and your love is there constantly. You may not see it now. It may not be the greatest emotion that you feel right now because the anger is overwhelming, but it is there, and I put a boundary. You cannot lie to me about your love when you're angry. You just can't do that. I won't accept you telling me that you don't love me, or that you want another mom, or whatever they might say in the moment of affection. So basically the boundaries that we set are, as I said, not on the feelings they have, but on the way their feelings make them act. So this can sound, depending on the conversation, in the following ways. I see you're very angry. You have all rights to be very angry. I saw what happened. You told me what happened, and I agree. You must be angry. You must be very angry at the moment. You cannot hit your friend. You cannot yell to your brother. You cannot hit me or bite me when you're angry. What we can do is sit here, talk, sit in silence, hug, hit a pillow, bite a pillow if you need to bite, but don't hurt other people. So basically, this would be what we need to have ready as a speech, what we need to have ready to tell the child, instead of "you're a mess, you're a hell, I hate you, I will not tolerate this, I don't want you to do this, you can't be angry now, you can't, there's nothing to be angry," instead of all these things that we have been raised with. So this is why they come up to us as first phrases, first response. We need to, and it is not easy, trust me, it is not easy to come up with this awareness and sentence. It's very easy now. I'm not telling you anything new. What I'm telling you is very logical. You probably know that, and in common sense you would agree, oh yes, I don't mind the child feeling their feelings, that must be very healthy for them. But in the affectionate moment, when the things go south, and when anger and the situation happens, it is not the first thing that will come to your mind, and it takes a lot of practice, and it's not easy, and that is why it needs constant encouragement, and that is why we keep on creating this kind of content to gently remind you to be a gentle parent, to gently give you directions, to make a connection of what feels logical for you, and what you know you want to employ while raising your child, and whatever is the first thing that comes as a reaction when things go south. So I hope that this video is helpful, and I hope that you will be able to employ the phrases that I just talked about, which are a better response than responding with anger or with authoritarian style when our child feels big emotions. And just to point out, when the big emotions are also happiness or joy, still we might want to set boundaries. Still we might don't want to let people, I don't know, run too fast, kids to run too fast, kids to climb on top of the furniture or do whatever behavior that we don't want them to do, although we know it's fueled by very intense emotions. So thank you very much for your attention, and don't forget to let me know in your comments below whether you have employed some of this, or whether you had a funny or a specific situation that you want to share with everyone. Thank you. Bye bye.